Hello everyone, welcome to DES. This is a quick demo on how to do assignment 1. We're going to first start off by opening up our InDesign. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. First thing we're going to need to do is create a new document. So you'll go to File, New Document, and then your New Document dialog box will pop up. Just give it a minute. There we go. Okay, so first thing you need to do is create a 5 by 7 inch document. So the way that you do that is change your width, 5 by 7, and then you'll change your unit of increment or your unit of measurement here to inches. Make sure it's on inches. So 5 by 7, and you can choose either portrait or orientation. So it's up to you. Right now for this demo, I'm going to do my demo in a landscape orientation. And then for the page number, you'll start by putting 6 because you need 2 sets of 3 cards. So you can have a front and a back. Think like a business card, kind of, but this could be much larger. So 6 pages. We'll start on page 1, and then you can just leave your gutter as a default. Hit create, and then it will bring up your new document, and it will look a lot like this. Just plain blank canvas here. Oh, I forgot to mention, when you go create your new document, we're going to have to select, deselect facing pages. So when we go in here, we're going to need to uncheck the box. Let's see, I didn't even see it. Here we go. Deselect facing pages. There we go, and everything stays the same. Okay, so now you'll notice with your page dialog box open that each page is a separate entity, okay? It's not connected or side by side, and that's what we want. When you're working with a multi-page document, you don't want pages side by side. Okay, so for ease and time, I went ahead and laid out the assignment. So I'll just show you real quick what it looks like. I'll zoom out here. So this is page 1. You've got a block of text on the left and then your image on the right. And then I did just a quick basic design on the back, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. I just grabbed the rectangle tool here, and you click and drag, and then you fill it with a color. You'll give it a color. And then once you have drawn and filled your box, you'll copy and paste it. And you can make it smaller. And then as you see here, I just did 3 different size rectangle boxes. So to use your rectangle tool, you just click and drag to the size of your canvas or your artboard. Okay, so now that that's all laid out, then I go and pick colors from the image above, or you can pick a color scheme that you're going to use. Now what's nice about this is when you select your rectangle, you'll grab your eyedropper tool, and you can select any color in the picture, and you can apply it. So for instance, I'm going to grab this red and this A, and make sure you're on your fill box. I'm going to turn off my stroke here. And then just click in the rectangle that you want to change it to. So now that becomes the new color. So you can grab colors from your image, or you can create your own color by using the color picker. If you double click on your fill box here at the bottom of your toolbar, or you can also access it here at the top of your toolbar. And then here you'll just, move the cursor around depending on what shade you want, and that's how you can create a custom color. So that's how you'll do it. Once you have your colors selected, I just copy these. So you can Apple A or Command A, Command A if you're on a Mac, Control A if you're on a PC. So Command A, and then you copy it, Command C, and then I just paste it on the even number pages. So 2, 4, and 6. And so now I'm done with that design. So now it's just a matter of placing text and images for your research that you've done. I highly recommend typing all your research in the Word document first, and then placing it into your design. So what we're going to do here is I'm just going to move this over. I'll grab my type tool. It's the letter T on your keyboard for a shortcut. You can click and drag, and I like to use my margin lines, which is that magenta colored, that pink box in there, and I'll just use that as my guide. I don't want to go over my margin line, so I'm just going to keep my box nice and tidy. A few things you can do. You can click your cursor, make sure it's blinking, and you can copy and paste from your Word document straight into this text box, or you can go to File, Place, and find your Word document and you can place it that way. And when it's thinking for a minute, so when it stops thinking, I will show you how to do it. I just upgraded to the most recent InDesign CC, and it seems to be making things run very slowly. So bear with me for a minute. So that's also an option. So you can go find where you saved your Word document and select it and then hit open, and then it will place it directly in there. For sake of time, I went ahead and formatted this already. A few things you want to watch the demo from our lecture. I went in and explained what I'm going to be looking for with the text formatting, but I'm going to look for, did you format the text? Is this subheader or subtitle different than the actual body copy? So in this case, we've made this font size 11, but we bolded the subtitle here so that we changed the weight so that it would add some contrast and make it easy to scan and read. Same thing here. All of this text here is all the same size. This is size 9, so slightly smaller, and all the subtitles are bolded. So the same font size, we just changed the font weight so that it stands out a little bit. And the way that you do that is you highlight the part that you want to change, and you can go to Window, type in Tables, click on Character, and it'll pull up your character box. With this pulled up, this area right here that's highlighted will change your font size. This area to the right of it will change your leading, and then this right here, this drop-down menu, will change it from bold, regular, italic. It will change your font weight, and then the top drop-down menu will change your font family. So once you've chosen something, you can just highlight it and make the changes all within this box. And then we want to make sure that everything is nice and evenly placed. When you place your text, you want to make sure that you open up your type character box. And then, let's see, go to paragraph as well, type and paragraph. And in your paragraph box, you're going to want to deselect hyphenate. Make sure that box is unchecked because we don't want any wraparound words or cutting off words unnecessarily. It makes for a nice, clean layout. Then you'll place your image the same way. You'll grab a rectangle box or a rectangle frame box. You will click and drag the size that you want, and you'll go to File, Place, and you'll find the image. You'll place it, hit open. Now you'll see when I placed it, it placed larger than the actual picture. So there's, if I double click, you'll see the brown box here is showing there's more of this picture than you see here, than is actually displayed. So by clicking the box, I'm going to go here up at the top, and I'm going to click Fill Frame Proportionally, and now it will shrink it down to its proper size. So that is the way that you'll fill your frame. And then everything else is the same. So I wish you luck on this assignment, and hopefully this will be a quick one for you.